On today's Tuesday Talk, we are answering a question from a viewer that we get often, actually, involving being sick in the Airstream. How does that work? How often does it happen? How do we go to doctors? Stuff like that. Luckily, we are not very often sick in the Airstream. I probably should knock on some wood or something.
Though it does happen.
It does.
A few months ago, I was pretty sick, actually.
He had a not a stomach flu. You had a head cold.
Head cold, pretty bad one too.
Yeah.
And well, I don't know. I guess you just deal with it the way you would deal with it in a house. Only everything is much more closed in. And we just kind of hope that the other person doesn't get sick. Once we feel something coming on, we start popping the vitamin C.
Especially the person who wasn't sick.
Yeah. Well, really, we both do, to try to keep the immune system of the other person up so they don't get what the other person has. Luckily, she didn't get what I had that time.
Yeah.
But you never really know.
And then, as you would if you lived in a house, you want to like clean up. So like the person who's sick tries not to get their germs, like obviously they're touching germs and stuff with their hands, tries not to touch much with their hands. The other person, I go around and I clean as much as I can. Doorknobs, not that we have doorknobs, but like, you know what I mean. The desk, anything, handles.
We don't even have doors, really.
Yeah, the handles on all of the
we live in a tent.
Sinks and stuff, just try to keep all of those clean. And then, yeah, just try to help the other person as best we can. I have had a stomach flu in the Airstream once, our very first year. That was kind of rough. We have a composting toilet, as many of you guys know. I did not use the composting toilet when I had the stomach flu. I just used a separate container, which is what most people with a composting toilet do because it makes more sense and you're already feeling kind of ill, so you don't want to go near the composting toilet. And yeah, it was gone after it. I stayed up on the couch. So we do have the couch and the bed. So if someone is really ill, we have the separation, a little bit of separation if we need it.
They're on the opposite sides of the Airstream too.
Yeah.
So
it's as far away from each other as we can get.
Yeah. There is some separation, about 25 feet of separation when the other's on the bed.
Yeah. And then as for going to doctors, we haven't really had to do that yet since everything we've had has been 48-hour, not very long illnesses, but we would most likely go to an urgent care that our health share would cover that. It can cover anything, so pretty much we pay up to our health share amount, which going to an urgent care, we just pay out of pocket for that.
That's right. If you're curious about our health share and what all that entails, there'll be a link to the finance blog down below. In the description.
And then we've also done a video on it. Yeah, we've done a video on it, which I'll link.
We also have done a video, yes. Yeah. So all information.
Yeah.
Around this video. Yeah. All information.
So that's pretty much what we do. We try to stay healthy, and this is a lot of people are like, oh, that's tough to do, except that like we've said, we've only been sick a couple times in 3 years, and before that we weren't very sick either, even though we go to the gym all the time and there's other people around us being sick. We eat healthy as much as we can. We try to exercise regularly. We go on walks if we're not near a gym. In general, just try to get enough sleep, try to keep our immune systems up, our bodies healthy, and that way if there are illnesses around us, hopefully we only get them a little bit or we don't get them at all.
Yeah, we try to be as proactive as we can, and obviously we're not going to be able to prevent everything. Nobody's going to be able to prevent everything. Things happen, but there are things that you can do to reduce the risk of getting sick.
Yes.
And those are the things that we try to do all the time. Like we prioritize Planet Fitnesses, so we have our exercise routine that's fairly regular, although it's not always regular.
No.
But those things all add up to an all-around healthy lifestyle.
Exactly. And sleep is actually one of the ones that people don't think about a lot. But if you're sleep deprived, your immune system's down, and that's not going to help if there's a cold in the area.
By 9 p.m. it's like, okay, we're done. This day is over.
We lived in Airstream, so when the sun sets, we're going to bed, and when the sun rises, we're getting up. So that is kind of how it works for us.
Yeah.
So hopefully that answered your question about being ill while traveling full-time in our Airstream. If you guys have been ill while traveling or RVing and have done something different, let us know in the comments below in case we ever have to know about it. Hopefully we'll continue our trend. If you have a question for a future Tuesday Talk, please leave that in the comments below as well. Subscribe if you haven't already to see us traveling, hopefully not sick.
Can they subscribe again?
No.
Is it possible?
But they can like this video.
Oh, okay.
If you've already subscribed, like this video.
All right.
And we will see you next time.
Okay.
Bye,
Fair
guys.
enough. Bye.